Recently, my wife asked our daughter Talia, who's 7, what she thought about the pasuk "B'shuv Hashem es Tzion hayinu kecholmin." What does that mean? That when Hashem returns us to Tzion, we're like dreamers, cholmin. So Talia thought for a second, and she said, "Cholmin." That's like when you're playing a game, and it's somebody's turn, and they're not paying attention, and they don't even realize that it's their turn, and they're spacing out. And you said they're cholim. So that's what it means to be a cholim. So I thought that there was a lot of deep truth to that. You know, Hashem can be returning us to Tzion, and we don't even realize the process. We don't even realize that it's our turn to go ahead and to make a move. And we're cholim, and we're not attentive to the process that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is bringing about. So why am I telling you this now? Rosh Hashanah time, I should say this word for Yom HaTorah-Elul. So I think that there's a lot of, this is very relevant as well to this time of year and to life in general. It's not just about Shuv Hashem es Tzion and recognizing a historical process. The Rambam famously writes that the shofar is of course a mitzvah from the Torah, but remez yeshbo, there's a remez. Uru yisheinu misheinaschem, wake up sleepers, you're asleep, wake up. V'nirdamim hakitzu meitardim aschem, those who are slumbering should go ahead and to wake up. This is something which applies to life in general. We go through life, and we have a certain tafkid. We have a certain role to play in the world. But somehow, we just get into a rhythm of life, and we fall asleep. We forget what our job really is, and we just go through the motions of life without really thinking where we're coming from, where we're going, and where we should be. And the shofar goes ahead and wakes us up. The shofar says, don't be a cholim. Go ahead and wake up. Take control. Realize, what is life really about? What are you trying to accomplish in this world? When your life is finished, what are you going to look back on and say, I was able to accomplish something? What is life really about? What are the real values and the real things that we're trying to accomplish here in this world? That's what the shofar does, and it wakes us up. So what are we supposed to do? Okay, I want to wake up. So let me think about what I can do with my life that will be important. So I think that in this time period, leading up to Rosh Hashanah, and even in that series to make tshuva as well. So what we need to do, we're going to approach HaKadosh Baruch Hu on the Yom HaDin and say, give us another year, give us a good Gzar Din. And maybe in order to make our case a little bit stronger, we have to put down a little bit of a down payment. I'm really serious this time. I'm serious. I'm going to do a good job. I'm going to be awake in this world. I'm going to wake up to my tafkid. Oh yeah, you said that last year also. Well, let me show you that I'm serious. How am I going to show you that I'm serious? I'm going to make a move now. I'm going to make a move in advance. I want to share with you a story that hit the Israeli news circuit a few weeks ago. The Speaker of the Knesset currently is Yuli Edelstein from the Likud party. And just to understand his background, Yuli Edelstein was one of the Asirei Tzion, one of the refuseniks of the Soviet Union, Jews who wanted to learn more about Judaism and who wanted to make Aliyah, and they were refused the ability to go ahead and to leave the Soviet Union. In fact, they were imprisoned. And Yuli Edelstein was one of these, and eventually he was able to come out and to move to Israel, and he became a Knesset member, and now he's the Speaker of the Knesset. He's an observant fellow. So during the 9 days this year, Yuli Edelstein did not shave. And he appeared. He met with foreign dignitaries, foreign leaders, unshaven, and in keeping with the minhag not to shave during this time period. And reporters asked him, you couldn't find some sort of a heter? I mean, you're meeting with world leaders. It doesn't look nice to meet with such people when you're unshaven. So he did notify them in advance, or explain to them when he met them that he was unshaven because he was mourning for the Beis HaMikdash. It's a Jewish custom, and they were very understanding. But his answer to the reporter was amazing. He said, when I was in Russia, so everything was hard. To learn about Judaism was so hard. To keep kosher was so hard. To keep Shabbos was so hard. Here in Israel, everything's easy. There's no challenges. You can't find non-kosher food where I live in the supermarket. When you keep Shabbos, there's no challenge. I need to do something that was a challenge. I need to do something that was hard. That would make me sweat a little bit. And that's why I decided to go ahead and to do this. So that's the suggestion. We can show HaKadosh Baruch Hu that we're serious in advance of the Yom HaDin. No, I'm really serious. I'm going to make an improvement. I'm going to wake up to my role in the world. And I think the way we can do that is by improving, and specifically in an area which pushes the edge of our comfort zone a little bit. Something which is a little bit of a challenge, something which is more difficult. We can take upon ourselves and we can improve in some area to show HaKadosh Baruch Hu that we're serious, and hopefully that'll be the first step towards waking up and taking our life by the horns and fulfilling our tafkid.
Dodi